I address some of the old challenges. I revisited some of these issues going back to the book that was published by Professor Youssefou on creating the African University. And many of these issues are still very much current. Issues regarding the state of the Africanization, basic and applied research for development, African languages as tools of epistemology, learning and inquiry for transformation, unequal distribution of the education system based on a number of characteristics. At the time, it was rural versus urban, regional disparity, and so on and so forth, and then continuing and lifelong education. All these issues were discussed. And then the second part of my paper focuses on the new problems or new issues, new challenges. Different generation of public institutions, their condition and constraints, the limitations of the classical universities, and the new and distracting missions that have been assigned to higher education institutions such as fundraising. And here it's very different. The type of fundraising that African institutions have been told to do, and some of them are engaged in doing that. It's very different from the kind of fundraising, research for funding that universities in the North engage in by looking for funds through competition sometimes to do research. This is not what we're being told to do, and this is not what we have accepted to do. We're looking for money to take care of basic things. So for me, it's a distraction from the mission of the university. And then there are other issues such as class crystallization and hardcore margins in different countries. Each country has its hardcore margins that have not been part of the system. And new ones are being created. The urban peripheries are creating new classes of people who, as I have argued in some of my other works, the social distance between children from rural communities back in the 1960s and the universities, the distance is shorter than the distance between many children in the urban peripheries and the universities, just a few, maybe 1 kilometer away. So there are many challenges that are new, or they were there, but they have been magnified in the different new contexts. And gender inequality. And there are different issues that pertain to gender inequality, what I have called negative equality, whereby we see lowering enrollment of the males who in different parts of the African countries, most parts of the African countries, were the ones who had higher enrollment. But we're seeing in many parts of the continent now lowering of the male enrollment while the female is not entirely there, but it's improving. So they meet somewhere, and we cannot celebrate this kind of equality when we have lowering of the male enrollment and a little bit of increase in the female. It leads to all sorts of problems, issues that we will need to address. So when we have equality, we need to analyze to find out what type of equality we're talking about. Is it positive equality or negative equality? And I use the example, when we are all poor, we definitely have equality, but is it what we want? So it's the same thing in education. So there are many issues pertaining to the whole gender issue that we need to revisit, we need to analyze critically.